Over the next few minutes, we will explain the workflow for posting manual payments in accounts payable, and we'll show you all the steps needed to post the payments and to generate the necessary reports. We can manually pay documents. These can be full or partial payments. Payments are created in batches. A batch can contain an unlimited number of payment entries. A payment will not update the accounting system until the batch containing that payment is posted. The process or workflow for entering payments includes several steps. First, we create a payment batch or open a batch with an open status. Then we create a payment and print the batch listing report to compare the entry to the payment and verify the information entered in the system is accurate. Then we print the checks, which includes verifying they print correctly. And we set the status of the batch to ready to post. We post the batch, and finally we print the posting journal. Let's see how to complete these steps in Sage 300. We go to Accounts Payable, then AP Transactions, and select Payment Batch List. First, we create a new batch. Then we enter the payment information. The transaction type is payment. Verify the payment and posting dates. The payment date is the check date. Let's select the vendor. In the Rename To field, choose where to send the payment to. For our example, we'll leave it empty as the check is going to the default vendor address. The payment code is check. If you want to print the check, verify the print check option is selected. If you will handwrite the check, then uncheck this option and enter the check number manually. For our example, we'll leave this option selected. When we click Go, we can see the list of unpaid invoices for this vendor. For each invoice listed, we can see the amount, owing or pending balance, the discount available, and more. To select the invoice for payment, double-click on the Apply column to change the No to Yes. The applied amount changes to the full amount owing. We can change this amount if making a partial payment. If we select to pay an invoice with an available discount, the applied amount is automatically set to the pending balance minus the discount available. If we are processing the payment past the discount date, then the applied amount is just set to the pending balance. We could manually change the applied amount to use the discount amount and then manually enter the discount taken. If you forget to enter the discount taken amount, then this amount will still be outstanding in the invoice. After entering all the payment details, click Add. Let's close this window. After creating the payment batch and the payment, we print the batch listing report. To print this report from the payment batch list window, highlight the batch and click Print. We verify the fields and click Print again. From the report, we can verify all the payment details are accurate. Let's assume all is accurate and move to the next step. After printing the batch listing report, we can print the checks. There are two ways of printing the checks. The first one is from the batch list window. We would select the batch and click Print Post. This would print the checks and post the batch in one step. Please note that you cannot post payment batches if they are checks that need to be printed. The second option is to print the checks from the payment entry window. Let's open the batch with the checks we want to print. Within the payment displayed, click Print Check. The check stock code and the check form are displayed from the bank account. We verify the check number available in the check stock and change the next number if needed. Also verify the check amount. If all the information is correct, click Print. At this point, the check will either be printed or displayed on the screen. If the check did not print successfully, click No in the confirmation message and reprint the check. For this, we need to change the status to Not Printed, and then reprint the check. Let's assume the check printed successfully this time, and close the window. The next steps are to set the batch to Ready to Post and to post it. We select the batch and click Print Post. Then click Yes to set the batch to Ready to Post. Once the batch is posted, we can close out of the message. The final step when processing manual payments is to print the posting journal. We select the batch, scroll to the right to find the posting sequence number and double-click on it. Then click Print. The posting journal report shows all the details of those posted payments. Congratulations! You now know what the workflow for posting manual payments in accounts payable is and all the steps needed to post the payments and to generate the necessary reports.